Rebecca, where are we going to go now?
I think we are going to check out the sports boat.
Powerboat.
Yeah, powerboat.
What's the difference?
This one is all about speed. You go really fast.
Speed and money, yeah. Axopar.
7 XC. Oh, the price?
262.
64. 37 foot, is it? 264. I like the music.
Yeah. It's got dual Mercury, 4 strokes.
My name's Diego Gomez. I'm with JK3 Yachts, and we're selling Axopars here
All right.
in Alameda.
So this is an American company?
No, this is a company from Finland.
From Finland?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Cool.
So the Scandinavian design is really prevalent.
Yeah, I
throughout the
like
boats.
the design there.
Yeah.
It's really sleek. So how fast this boat can go?
This boat goes 60 miles an hour.
60 miles an hour. Faster than
How many knots is that?
It's about 50 knots.
50 knots.
That's big. That's fast.
Yeah.
What kind of category you will put this boat?
This is, I call it a Swiss Army knife.
Swiss
Because
Army.
it appeals to such a different crowd of people.
Yeah.
Everything from 25-year-old techies who want to run around the bay, or young families up in the San Juans that go for a weekend cruise.
Kind of a new trend, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's for people that don't have a lot of time, want to get where they're going. They don't want to haul the whole house around where they go. All the way up to sort of 70 and 80-year-old guys that are going fishing on them, or just running around and don't want to be out in the sun and the wind, and
So what's the main purpose of this boat?
there's different configurations. This boat is set up in this configuration as a day boat, sort of running around from point to point, marina to marina, anchorage to anchorage. It's got a small toilet, a small sleeping accommodation, but this is mostly for hanging out with the wet bar here.
Yes.
You can put a grill in here. And just cook and enjoy being out in the sun. You can configure it with 2 cabins, which is more for like a family, with a kitchen inside. So just all different purposes.
So how many people can sleep in this boat?
This boat right now is just 2, but if you do the other cabin, you can do 4.
And what kind of range does it have with fuel? Depending on how fast you go,
Yeah,
I'm sure.
totally speed dependent. Cruising speed, it's sort of like 25 to 30 knots. You've got about 150 miles, 170 miles. Top speed, you got about 100 miles.
So you can make it out to some of the local islands.
We've done San Diego to Catalina in about an hour and 40 minutes round trip, or each way round trip, a tank of fuel. Yeah.
Great. Well, let's take a tour inside, huh?
So
Yeah, go for it.
what's the special design on this boat? You can introduce us.
So if you look on the 28 here, the shape of the hull, see those aggressive
Oh, yeah.
cutouts? It's called the twin stepped hull. So it makes it very efficient to get onto a
Plane better because
Yep.
it doesn't cavitate.
Yeah, no cavitation. It lands really nicely in chop, so it's very smooth, cutting through deep chop. It's an efficient hull design, so it requires less power, you get higher top speed, less fuel burn than a heavier, more
It looks like a
traditional
speedboat.
Yeah, I mean, this is the design that you see in racing boats underwater, and then they've converted the living areas to more comfortable.
So guess why you need 2 engines normally on the ocean?
One in case one is failing.
Exactly.
So
Redundancy.
you have another one.
More speed and
What about
redundancy.
both of them went out?
It's because you don't care what your gas mileage is.
Yeah.
That's what. So you go probably through, 4 strokes are better, right?
Oh yeah.
On economies.
Yep.
So you probably go through 15 gallons an hour if it's moderate cruising speed.
Yeah.
More than that, maybe.
Yeah, well, so if you're doing 30 knots, you're burning about 22 gallons per hour.
And how big's the tank?
204 gallons.
204 gallons.
Shall we take a look inside?
Let's go inside.
I'm
Yeah.
more interested in
Yeah.
really clean design. Oh, I like the wood.
So you can stand up and have this back seat for protection, or you can flip it down,
You can sit on it.
and then you're much more comfortable riding.
Like riding
When you're going
a car.
fast, it can be maybe safer, and navigation is better because you're higher.
You can see better.
You can see out better visibility. So you've got both throttles here.
So this is a view if you are captain behind the wheel.
You got your analog bubble compass, and then of course all your gauges here. Your navigation is over here, and you can pre-configure these to different settings. Your comms section. It also has side power jets, looks like thrusters, which is really good for when you're close to docking your boat. It'll thrust on the side bow, and it's really easy with the gear, with a joystick to navigate where you need to go. And also then has trim tabs here. Pushing up and down will give you plane. And it also has tabs to left and right, so if you're on a angle, you can start to trim out this direction with the two propellers and the angle of where the props are.
So look up. You have a roof.
Oh, sunroof!
You have a sunroof.
Nice.
So
Close it down when it's
you can still enjoy the sun when you are sailing.
bad weather. You close it down,
Yeah.
and when it's good weather, crank it open.
So that's the front part. Let's look at the back. So the back,
Quite a bit of
lots of space here.
seating area here. It's definitely a party boat.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 4 adults.
Scandinavian, did they say?
Yes, Scandinavia. They are from Finland.
Very nice.
I like the
Design, clean
Scandinavian
lines,
design.
beautiful.
Really sleek.
This table converts out, folds
Oh,
down
yeah, you can
to
flow
be
it.
larger.
Okay, so this is the
Pretty spacious, huh?
sleeping area. Oh, you have this you can put down.
Yeah, you can privatize. And you also got a sunroof up here.
Yeah, but you cannot open that one. Just a window.
Notice how it's polarized. See how you can like electronically change how shady it is.
Oh, this one? Oh, why do you have a wipes here? They have a wipes there. The windshield wipe.
Yeah, that's the windshield outside.
They have 2 little windows here you can open up. And this is the all the electronics here.
You're not going to spend a lot of time on the boat day after day, but you can certainly do,
This is a day boat for party
well,
only.
you can do weekends or maybe a week,
What's
but you don't have a
this?
lot of storage.
What's this? Oh. What did I do? Did you hear it?
I think that is
Oh, there's a sign.
one of the bilges, maybe.
There's a
Bilge
sign.
pumps.
Don't know what's that for.
This is probably the potty right there.
Here.
There.
Oh!
Yeah, there's your
Here's a
commode.
party. So this
Isn't that convenient, huh?
You open this up.
Oh, that's the flush the toilet.
Yes. When you're done, you press this button
Yeah.
and you flush your toilet.
All the controls down here.
Wow, so many. Here's another storage. Oh, is there sink? Sink? Oh,
Yeah.
little sink here. So you can put on the faucet like this. Save space. Save lots of space.
Very efficient.
Yeah, for a day trip, it's
Yeah,
really nice.
Very efficient.
If you want to take a nap, you can go there.
Yeah, I find that even though it looks like kind of a small boat, right? It's really efficient. You can
37.
certainly have a couple days on it and be comfortable, right?
Is this a refrigerator?
Yep.
You're limited by your water supply, probably.
Yeah, water and fuel.
Waste.
You're not going to go do a sort of 1,000-mile trip
Right.
in this boat. But,
It's a sandbar.
yeah, island
Special.
hopping.
Right.
Absolutely.
I see you have the jet thrusters on the joystick.
It's actually no. So this is trim tab.
Right.
This is it's not a jet. It's a regular propeller side thruster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Up in the bow. Okay. And then down there is the same thing, the same control?
No, that's the battery switch for the thruster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So there's a separate
I wondered why that was
separate
down
battery
there.
circuit for the
Okay.
thruster. Yeah.
How many batteries does this have on it?
There's one for the thruster, 2 starting batteries, and 2 house batteries.
Pretty nice. Good styling, huh? Yeah. Nothing like
clean.
Scandinavian designs.
No one can compete with that.
Well, thank you, Diego, for your time. I appreciate
Nice to
it.
meet you guys.
Beautiful boat. Congratulations.
Almost finished. Well, we kind of finished all the.
Power boats.
I'm tired.
Sailboats. She's tired. We started off seeing Beneteau sailboats. We saw lagoons.
Over there.
And in the afternoon, we went over and saw the power boats. We saw the Absolute
Absolutely.
and the King,
Viking. Yeah, and the Viking.
a couple used boats, a couple of nice ones, and then the Sea Raved just now. Rebecca's tired, her feet hurt. Usually it's me that feet are hurting. For some reason it's her
today you
this
have
time.
to take off your shoes.
Yeah.
So you don't have a support, and you had to walk on the concrete.
But you
And
saw a
it's
lot of
boat.
boats.
Yeah, I've seen a lot, and I educate myself a lot too. Now I know the boat has a wiper, windshield wiper. Before I didn't know
You
that.
know what aft and bow is now?
For the cabin?
On the cabin, yeah.
Yeah, Well, all the terms are totally different than the house
Right.
and the RV, so you
Right,
have
right.
to learn everything new.
Right.
All the technical terms, so
Right.
difficult.
So what was your favorite boat?
My favorite boat is Absolute
Why?
because it costs $1 million.
I showed her a place where she could put her diamonds. She says, if I have this boat, can I put my diamonds in there? I said, well, first we got to buy the boat.
So anyway, so the $1 million boat, why I like it because the design is really chic, really clean line, so really modern style, and then they have a really nice kitchen layout.
Italian, right?
Italian style, and the wood is pretty nice, so that's why I like about the boat. Yeah. And what about you? Which boat you like?
Well, my favorite was the Lagoon,
Oh, Lagoon.
the Lagoon
Cat-
catamaran. I mean, just
catamaran.
because to live on that would be a dream. You're not costing a lot of money to sail around the world, and you got this big platform that's very stable.
And they have the nice.
And the
front?
owner's cabin was beautiful with the big bathroom. So just a big boat, but a lot of money also.
And they have a trampoline in the front, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So my favorite flight was a flywheel.
What's your favorite boat?
So my favorite part was the fly bridge because you could sit up there. You're 3 stories high. You're seeing the sun. It's warm in your
view.
face, and you got that cool breeze. And the views with the water and all the other boats. It just doesn't get much better than that. So that would be my favorite place.
Yeah,
Kind of a.
So what boat you like? Sailboat? Powerboat?
Well, I like that fly bridge, but in general, I still would prefer a catamaran just because you can cruise for much less money. When you're going down the ocean with a motorboat and going through $1,000 of fuel a day, that's not going to get you very far unless you're stinking rich, which I don't think we are yet, are we?
but I don't want to do the salesy.
You don't want to work.
So I can be the captain, and you can be the crew.
All right.
Okay, you do
Deal.
the sail.
Deal.
You put the sail up, put the sail down, and I just sit there, and the
Steer.
captain steer. I will tell you, hey, the sail is not down yet. Hey, put the sail up.
So anyhow, we had a fun day at the boat show, and don't forget to share and like La Vie Flottante with
And
your
subscribe,
friends.
subscribe.
To us.
Love you for a ton. Subscribe.
And we'll give you more videos shortly. See you later.
See you later.
And what? What?
One, two, three, look.
Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you next time on La Vie Flottante.